Metropolis. Luthor is left to clean up the mess because Superman and Wonder Woman left the city chasing that monster. No matter, Lex Luthor will save the day, even if that means he won't be there to see the main fight. Luthor braces the building before it collapses, while the civilian Clark Kent stands idly by to witness. But suddenly, parts of the building crumbled off and begins to fall towards the innocent civilians. A gush of red and blue saves the day, leaving Luthor baffled. Clark Kent brings forth a discovery. He found the crashed ship that brought Doomsday. Luthor has worked with every known alloy, and yet he has never seen anything like this before. The immediate threat has passed, but the monster is still out there. Elsewhere, Mr. Oz observes a Lex Luthor Superman, a human Clark Kent, and now a super-powered Lois Lane in action. More players to the game. Upstate, Wonder Woman stabs Doomsday in the stomach, but that did not faze him. With one kick, Doomsday sends Diana flying across the field, but Superman arrives. He maintains the pressure by continuing to punch the beast. Before, he died protecting Metropolis, but now, the life of his wife and child is at stake. So, Superman will give it his all to destroy this threat. But Doomsday got the upper hand again, and he throws Superman into the ground. He pulls out Diana's sword and hurls it into the horizon, but John is in the way. Wonder Woman saved the life of Superman's son, but there is no time to waste. She binds the beast with her lasso, but even that will not hold him down. Wonder Woman gets overpowered, but Superman comes crashing down on Doomsday. Again, the monster overpowers the last son of Krypton. With the lasso, Doomsday will choke the life out of Superman in front of his son and wife. John will not stand by to watch his father die. His laser vision stunned the beast, giving enough time for Superman to throw an earth-shattering punch directly at his foe. The family now has a few moments before the return of Doomsday. Wonder Woman states that they need the entire Justice League to stop the monster, but Superman states that there is no time. He wants Diana to take his family to safety. She does not want to leave her comrade alone with that monster, but she will do as he wishes. Lois will not leave her husband behind. She knows what this monster is capable of. If things don't go right, she needs to be there. But Clark demands that she leave with Wonder Woman for John. The son doesn't understand why his father must face this monster alone. John can help. He has heat vision. But a father's word is final. They share a hug, and with that, Superman flies off in search of Doomsday. The last son of Krypton found his target a few miles over. Superman begins with a devastating heat blast, which gives them enough cover to get in close. The Man of Steel charged directly at Doomsday's chest then. Clark releases a flurry of punches in an attempt to neutralize his opponent. The Watchtower. Diana brought Superman's family to the safest place that she can think of. Lois asks that they check in with her husband. Diana obliges. They turn on the monitor to see the fight of the century between two powerful titans. In an unknown place, Mr. Oz is finally ready to make a move. His acolyte says that the gate is ready. He replies, "Begin." Back at the brawl, Doomsday again returns the punishment, but this time, the Man of Steel is wearing down. Despite Clark's ferocity, he is losing. His head is spinning and he can no longer see straight. Superman needs a few seconds to gather himself. But that is a luxury that he cannot afford, and for the first time today, Superman has doubts. Suddenly, a blast of yellow stuns the beast, then a second, and then a third. This is not the Justice League. These people, Superman does not know. Whoever they are, their weapons are effective. This gives Superman a few moments to catch his breath. He thought that Doomsday was the biggest threat, but now, it is clear that there is something bigger at play. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Comic Island. My name is Joey, and thank you so much for watching our coverage of Action Comics issue 961. I have not felt so much hype and excitement ever since the Justice League Darkseid Wars. Action Comics issue 961 is the best so far out of the 5 issues that I've covered. This issue got everything I was looking for. The action, the suspense, the character development, the soft moments between the husband and his family, and then Mr. Oz finally decides to make a move. Out of all of the comics available right now, Action Comics issue 961 felt like it had its own gravitational pull. I didn't even notice any of the other comics except this one, and I have not felt this much excitement towards a single comic issue in a long time. I actually feel honored to cover such a great issue, and out of all of the wonderful comics out there right now, I'm so glad I chose Action Comics to cover. So, let's dig a bit deeper as to why I love this issue. The action was, well, expected, and it was great. Great and consistent art as well. We get a small update for Luthor, and we even get a small cameo of Lois Lane as Superwoman. I haven't checked out Superwoman yet, but I might look into that in a few days. For you more experienced readers, you will know why they're referring to this new metahuman as Lois Lane, but for you casual readers, you're probably like wondering, WTF? Lois is already in this comic, and she is with the main group running from Doomsday. Well, good news guys, in my Justice League 2 review, I asked if you guys wanted me to go over what happened to New 52 Superman, and why there is this other Superman running around. I got a lot of responses that you guys want that video, so I'll get to working on it soon. I'll make sure to cover why there's 2 Lois Lanes running around as well. Okay, so the next thing, character development. Wonder Woman doesn't know this Superman, and here he is, giving orders to her like they are buddies. She agrees to help him out, and this brings us one step closer to the Justice League trusting Superman for him to eventually join the team. The next scene is a tearjerker. Even though his family doesn't want to leave his side, Superman had to send them away. That's exactly what a Superman would do. But like I said in my other videos, the best thing about Superman is his supporting cast. Lois can see that Superman will lose Wonder Woman when he re-engages Doomsday. It will be a one-on-one fight, and Lois knows what happened last time, so why would she want to leave him when there's a possibility that she won't get to see her husband alive anymore? Then there is John. His eye blast stunned Doomsday, and he can help, but his father won't allow him to. There's so much love in this scene, and Dan Jurgens did a great job bringing these characters to life. He said in an interview that this battle between Superman and Doomsday is much different than the last one because before, Superman battled to save his city, but now, it's not just about his city, but his wife and son's life is at stake because if he fails, Doomsday will hunt down and kill his son. That will light a fire under anybody's ass. And then finally, the one thing I wanted in the last 3 issues has finally came. Mr. Oz has made a move. We don't exactly know much about this guy, but in this issue, one of his men says that the gate is ready. What gate is he referring to? Whatever it is, because of Mr. Oz's involvement, we can safely assume that this story will slowly unravel in the next few issues, or at least I hope. The only thing that is missing is the development with a civilian Clark Kent. We don't get much of him in this issue, but you know, that's okay. Because of this awesome issue, I can wait a couple of issues to get more details on the civilian. But that's just my opinion. What do you think about Action Comics issue 961? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time in Action Comics issue 962.